Okay, we have the GPS set up to travel with a full flight plan from Kennett with RNAVE runway all the way into 36 Caruthersville, Mach 05. And this GPS with these Garmin 5s should do it without me touching it at all. That's what we're looking for. Garmin GNX 375 set up with the full procedures. My two G5s are set up, ready to go. Taking runway 20 to depart the airport to the east, Kennett. Okay, when it swaps legs, we're going to watch it take a turn. Alright, it's turning on its own. Coming around. Lined up perfect. A little bit high on altitude. Flyable.
Okay, the frequency please.
55 down there. Our next leg is Sinue. S-E-N-U-E. We'll see how it turns there. See it done a good job at Helms. Should be getting close to Sinue. Flashing. Going to turn in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Start turning. There it goes. It's turning. Change legs on us. No problem. Now our next turn will be Thieves. Then we will have to load the procedure in. It's already loaded in. Have to activate it. So I go to flight plan. And I go to Mach Caruthersville. Load procedure. Approach. RNAVE runway 36. And then I load approach, and then all I gotta do is activate. Okay, well then we're going to turn in 8 seconds there. See, it's already got the route. There it goes, it's turning now. $3,000 feet, 3,100. Almost there. Doing a standard rate turn. There. I'm going to the approach. Flight plan. Approach. RNAVE runway 36. Activate approach. So now you can see our little dots here. I'm going to pull back to 1700 RPM with 1 notch of flaps. And you should see this thing trim in at dropping at about 500 feet a minute. Just a little high now. Skyhawk, 1700 RPM, 1 notch of flaps. Give you about 500 feet a minute, then you can control your descent with your throttle. And there you go. It's taking us all the way in. Hands off. A little high, I'm going to back off the throttle just a little bit. Right on. Don't want it to over, give it a little bit of fuel to hold it there. And let's see if it holds it. You can see right here and right here where you're right on glide slope. And if your HSI is lined up, you're right in line with the runway. We're allowed to go down right here to 600 feet. If we don't see the runway within 600 feet, we are going to do missed approach. Caruthersville traffic, Skyhawk 62429 are doing an RNAVE runway 36 approach. Caruthersville traffic, full stop.
Aircraft calling for local traffic that's on center frequency.
Sorry. Caruthersville traffic, Skyhawk 62429 are doing an RNAVE runway 36, Caruthersville. Lights popping on out there. Haven't touched nothing. Look at that glide slope right in there. Haven't touched a thing. Look at us right on path to Mach 05. Don't get much easier than that. We're 1,500 feet. Go down about another 900. And we better see the runway if we're inside the clouds, or we have to do a missed approach. Getting a little bit low, so I'm going to give it fuel. Just a hair of fuel. Bring it back up. We're doing about 80 knots. One notch of flaps, 1700 RPM. Gives you right around 500 feet a minute vertical speed drop.
2 mile final runway.
Caruthersville, traffic Skyhawk 62429 on a 2 mile final, runway 36, Caruthersville. A little bit high, wasn't paying attention. .800 feet, 840, 820. We're still in the clouds here.
.500.
We look up, and there's the runway. So we're going to turn the GPS off because we're at 600 feet, and we're going to land. See, we flew all the way up. You can see we flew all the way up to Portageville on our flight path. Went around Portageville, went around Hayti, come back, landed at Kennett, got some fuel, and then done a GPS RNAVE approach back into Mach 05 Caruthersville, Missouri. Thing went perfect.